Hey guys, Dabu7. We've got some back and forth here that's escalating quickly between China and the United States. And this has everything to do with $11.1 billion that was sent to Taiwan, part of an arms package that China is extremely ticked off about. So they have launched these drills and they've completely surrounded Taiwan. The thought here is that at some point they're going to go into live action. It's well known that China's got a plan to try to take over Taiwan and unify it with the mainland by 2027. That's approaching fast as time is just flying by. This isn't the first time or the first drill we've seen similar to this where they're flanking parts of Taiwan. But this time, this is like the biggest, the boldest, and they seem to have them almost completely surrounded here in terms of this drill. And this is just one aspect of things. On the other side of the coin, the silver coin, so to speak, silver is sitting in a precarious spot. The market has been torn in two. And what we have is the West and the paper markets that have long been manipulated, trying to hold down a $70-some price, while Shanghai has a price of $89. Now, there's a lot of experts weighing in on this out there, but when you do the math and you break it down, China and their price is signifying the demand price, and they are gobbling it up quick. If you don't know and you missed it, the huge news connected to this is they are stopping all exports of silver out of China on January 1st. Come January 2nd, when the markets open back up, we're going to be watching silver to see what happens. At some point, it's going to have to correct. It's going to have to catch up. But normally, this would never happen. This shows you the game is broken. The whole arbitrage thing back and forth is broken. What would normally keep like the price of gold the same in New York as London, arbitrage, guys going back and forth, it's broken. It's gone. It's done here. And there is none of that. There is no back and forth. People think that this is like something of the past, like 1980 or Hunt Brothers, and they just think it's going to end up the exact same way, or they assume all these different things. What they're not seeing is that this is different than all of those events in history. This is way different. Not to mention that silver, where it sits right now, is way undervalued compared to gold. It should be on average, most would say, around a 30-to-1 when it's sitting at a 60-to-1. And they say it could go to a 15-to-1 in the right conditions. Now, if you do the math there, that means that silver has huge gains to make. But you're never really going to see it in a manipulated market, in a paper market. But this market's got to catch up. Something's got to happen here. I'm telling you, January 2nd looms large with this. All of this together, economically, here on the world stage, not looking good, but this is where it sits. China saying that these drills serve as a serious warning. And they're going to do whatever it takes to try to stop any independence here from evolving any further. So I wouldn't doubt it if at some point we see a move out of China on Taiwan militarily, because it's not going to continue like this forever. They're going to make a move at some point. It's inevitable. But again, a heads up on these moves and the silver. Join me for the live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Tapu 77, talking about this and a lot more. Hope to see you there.